Hello again, Guardians, and welcome back to the channel for another Destiny episode. Before we get started, I'd like to first announce I'm giving away 1,000 silver for Destiny or a Destiny emblem away from the Bungie store. All you have to do to enter and to win for this week's giveaway is be subscribed, show your support and like the video, and leave a comment down below in reference to Destiny 2. Alongside all of this though, I'm giving away 3 copies of Destiny, 2 normal copies for any system including PC, or a Destiny 2 the Collector's Edition, also available on any system or PC. So if you want to enter in for any of this, please check the video link down in the description of this video to learn how to enter in for any of those giveaways. Alongside that, enjoy the video. So Guardians, now to get into this video, Xur's location and inventory review of week 31 after the Rise of Iron update. It's been week 31. We've been doing this series for 31 weeks now, and I'm pretty impressed with myself, keeping up with it every single week on Friday. It's been quite impressive. So Xur is located over by the speaker this week, and what you should and should not buy, well, let's go into his inventory to find out. We're going to talk about everything right now. First off, for those Year 3 players out there, this might be one of the most important series to watch, just to get a grasp of what exotics you should buy, what items you should get, and that's what we're getting into now. For those Year 1 and Year 2 players out there that still watch this series, thank you so much. Hopefully, you can learn something from this series every single week. First off, exotic shards, 7 strange coins for 1 exotic shard. You can use this to level up your exotics. Then, mode of light, you actually can get a mode of light for 2 strange coins. Now, if you are running low on modes of light and you need to level up your armor or your weapons from the new raids, and you've just acquired some new gear, good way to do so if you have some extra strange coins laying around in your inventory. Then alongside that, we've got the plasma drive and the emerald coil. We've got 3 heavy ammo synths for 1 strange coin, or you can save and get an extra heavy ammo synth if you use 3 strange coins and buy 10 of them. Then we've got 3 of coins. You get 5 of them for 7 strange coins, and then you get 3 glass needles to reroll any of your exotic armor pieces for 3 strange coins, 3 motes of light, and 1 exotic shard. Personally, in my preference, these are quite expensive, and I wouldn't really recommend going out and getting glass needles just to re-roll armor pieces. But if you do like a particular armor piece and you just can't get the roll that you enjoy or that you find interesting, or you can't get glass needles from the Nightfall Strike, then go out and purchase some. I mean, they're not that expensive. Next up, weapon bundles. This is one thing I don't recommend purchasing because it wastes 7 strange coins that you could use for, say, heavy ammo synths, maybe a mode of light, maybe your glass needles that you really need, and it's just 7 strange coins that are completely pointless. So Xur sells exotic weapons for 23 strange coins for the Xur regime, for instance. 23 strange coins to purchase an auto rifle exotic. But alongside that, the Xalo Supercell is also an auto rifle exotic, but right here he's selling it for 30 strange coins, and then the ornament that comes with the bundle is 25 silver dust. If you go to the kiosk in between the Test Eververse Trading Company and the Postmaster, that kiosk sells ornaments for 25 silver dust. And then on top of that, you're buying the weapon here for 30 strange coins. So you're actually losing out on strange coins. Imagine this. Going to the kiosk, buying the ornament for Xur regime for 25 silver dust, and then buying Xur regime right here for 23 strange coins. You've just saved 7 strange coins. That's what I'm trying to get out to the general public. Really, the weapon bundles, I think it's just a waste of supplies. Next up, Nothing Manacles. Nothing Manacles for the Warlock class, really good. Enable scatter grenade tracking, gain an additional scatter grenade charge, which is also really nice. Increase grenade throw distance, and also increase the reload speed of auto rifles. Now on top of that, the intellect and discipline roll is fairly decent, and I also enjoy intellect and discipline on my warlocks. Now intellect is of a max of 54, discipline's a max of 56. I'd recommend going for the max of 56 discipline on this roll, and then trying to find your intellect somewhere else on a higher intellect rolled armor piece. Then we've got Shinobu's Vow, intellect and discipline roll again, and I actually enjoy intellect and discipline on my hunter as well. The only one that I enjoy discipline and strength is my Titan. So here we go. We've got Shinobu's Vow, improve skip grenade, and gain an additional skip grenade charge, increase grenade throw distance, and increase reload speed with auto rifles. Now, auto rifles are really good lately, and alongside that, we've got a fairly decent auto rifle exotic available from Xur this week. Both of these gauntlets have the increased reload speed to auto rifles, and with that, coupled with the grenades that you get benefited from these gauntlets, from the Warlock or the Hunter, and using the Suros regime, makes for a fairly good setup. So if you've got the 23 strange coins for the Suros, and you've got the 13 strange coins for either the Shinobu's Vow or the Nothing Manacles, dependent on if you're a Warlock or a Hunter, you actually have a good setup just with these three exotics. Now, Insurmountable Skull, there's only one instance in the game that I would recommend this exotic, and that's the Labyrinth in the Vault of Glass. So you don't really need this exotic for that, but if you are a Titan and you're running the Hammer of Soul Titan, you can actually use Melting Point and have a double melee charge, and that's useful because you'll have your double melee charge, and if you use Melting Point on the Gorgons, you can actually kill them fairly quickly with the Dark Drinker or the Raise Lighter alongside a weapons bubble from another Titan in the party, or you can even opt in to Melting Point the Gorgon and have like 3 or 4 Hunters in the party, use Celestial Nighthawk Golden Gun, and that's actually in one of my guide videos up on the channel on how to beat Gorgon's Labyrinth for the record book. So if you want to go and check out that video, I'll actually link it in the description of this one. We actually go through the entire Gorgon's Labyrinth with a time lapse, and we also explain how we did it and what Guardian was running what ability and also what class setup. So it was actually really useful. We went through all the weapons we used, all the armor pieces we used, and it's a really good guide. I hope you guys check it out. Remember, linked in the description of this video. The last thing we have to go over is going to be the Legacy engram for heavy weapons. Now, heavy weapon engrams for the Legacy, that's only going to be year 1 heavy weapons that are available in your kiosk, and the thing is you're guaranteed the one that you're missing. So if you're missing a year 1 heavy weapon, I'd recommend purchasing this only one at a time because they are expensive. They're 31 strange coins, and the weapons that you get from these, I will warn you if you're a year 3 player, they only give you light levels of 170 or lower. That is not a very high light roll, and it's not meant to be used in the raids Current or Trials of Osiris or Iron Banner. It's basically just for the collectors out there. So if you're not a collector and you don't worry about collecting all of the exotics and filling up your kiosk from year 1, don't worry about it. Just go and get the new exotics, which are the Insurmountable Skull all the way up to Suros Regime. And if you really need them and you're missing them, then buy these. But remember, Dragon's Breath, not too good. Zala's Supercell, fairly decent one, especially for strikes with Arc Burn, but again, not an exotic I would recommend just going out and spending 30 strange coins and 25 silver dust for. So which ones do I recommend? Well, strongly recommend this again for Vault of Glass for the Gorgon's Labyrinth, but that's not that, I mean, that Gorgon's Labyrinth and just that event alone wouldn't make me say that this is a recommended, hands down, you have to buy this today sort of thing. But I do recommend the Shinobu's Vow for the Hunter, one of the best exotics out there for the Hunter, especially for Crucible, and the Suros Regime. Suros Regime and Shinobu's Vow is really good exotics right now, so definitely recommend those. And as always, a recommendation for any player out there, buy the heavy ammo synths. They're really good. Another use for them though is if you have a ton of strange coins, buy a bunch of heavy ammo synths. 100 heavy ammo synths will actually level up a faction from Future War Cult, New Monarchy, or Dead Orbit. Really good way to level those factions up. Remember that for the future when you're trying to get to rank 25 on those factions. And there you have it, Guardians. That's all the information for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Also, I hope you liked the Titan armor setup that I had with the Genesis Chain exotic on the back. Really cool. I actually like the new exotics from Wrath of the Machine. They actually look pretty sweet. If you want to see all the stuff that I received from Wrath of the Machine raid, I'm actually going to be featuring a video of all of my reward drops later on the channel today, so go and check it out. But as always, Guardians, if you enjoyed, drop a like, share it with your friends, leave some comments down below, And as always, perfect time to subscribe for daily Destiny content and future Destiny 2 content. And as always, stay violent, be privileged.
Oh, hi. VPG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there's a logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there, and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy!